Welcome to my kitchen. We'd like to do a short lab experiment today where we determine if a gas or air will behave like a fluid. We're used to fluids. We drink water, we jump in the pool, we know how they react. And in a lab setting, it's easier to work with water than it is with air with limited equipment. So when we look at air and we determine that it does behave like a fluid, then we can use water as a substitute and see how water will react, and that'll help us to understand how the air works. For example, the air in the atmosphere, why the wind blows from A to B, how storms are generated, and those kind of things. All right, so let's see how this works. All right, here's our lab equipment. We have a ramp. I just cut this out of a snack box. I have a glass, a candle, baking soda, and vinegar. Now, I'm going to light this candle. This experiment will work best if your candle is not at the top. It's kind of sunk down in this cup that it's in. I'm just lighting one wick. There we go. Please don't burn your house down. So you can imagine if I took a liquid like vinegar and poured it in here, the fire would go out because fire requires oxygen. And when I pour a liquid in, the oxygen is displaced because the liquid is heavier than the gas. Now what if I were to make a gas that's heavier than oxygen? And I were to somehow get that gas into the bottom of that container. You can imagine, because fire requires oxygen, that my fire will go out. Let's see if that happens. So you may have tried this when you were a child. Got a little bit of baking soda in there, add a little bit of vinegar. And you can see this chemical reaction, a gas is being produced. Now if that gas is heavier than the air, and I were to be able to put that gas in this candle holder, then that candle will go out. I'm going to use this little ramp and I'm going to pour this gas down the ramp into the candle. And I'll let you guess what happens next. I'm not going to pour the liquid. I'm just going to pour the gas in there. And I'll let you hypothesize, experiment, and record your results.